Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel. Hey guys, today we're diving into a crucial topic: what to do when a woman starts losing interest. It's tough, but it happens. The most important thing to know is that your next moves are critical. If you want to get her to like you back, you need to avoid these 5 mistakes at all costs. Look, seeing a woman pull away can leave you feeling lost and confused. You're probably wondering what you did wrong, how to fix it, how to get her back. But before you go into panic mode, there are a few things you need to know. There are specific behaviors that push women away, and they might not be what you think. Trust me, avoiding these mistakes will give you the best shot at reigniting her interest and winning her back. So, if you're ready to learn what not to do, stick with me for the next 10 minutes. Let's jump into it. First and foremost, don't chase her. When a woman starts pulling away, it's natural to panic and try to win her back by chasing her, texting her non-stop, or trying to fix things immediately. We've all been there, right? You see those notifications going silent, and you can't help but feel a little insecure. Your mind races, you start crafting the perfect text message, maybe even planning grand gestures. But here's the thing. Desperation is the kiss of death when it comes to attraction. When you chase her, you're telling her that you need her validation, and that's not attractive. It only pushes her further away. It screams of insecurity, and it puts her on a pedestal she never asked to be on. Think about it from her perspective. If someone is constantly bombarding you with messages, calls, and demands for attention, wouldn't you pull away too? It's overwhelming, and it's a surefire way to make her run in the opposite direction. Instead of chasing, take a step back. Give her space. Let her realize what she's missing. Let her breathe. Let her miss you. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, and it gives her a chance to realize what she might be losing. This isn't about playing games, it's about understanding female psychology. Women are drawn to men who are self-assured, who have their own lives, and who aren't overly invested in the outcome. Confidence is key. Women are drawn to men who are comfortable in their own skin and don't need constant reassurance. So take a deep breath, put down the phone, and focus on yourself. That's the most attractive thing you can do right now. Next up, don't be needy or clingy. This is another big mistake that can drive a woman away even further. Look, we all have insecurities, but wearing them on your sleeve is a recipe for disaster. Neediness is like a relationship repellent. It suffocates the connection and leaves her feeling trapped. Neediness stems from a place of insecurity, a fear of loss, and a need for constant validation. It manifests as constantly checking your phone, needing to know her every move, and showering her with compliments and attention she hasn't earned. When she starts losing interest, the last thing you want to do is smother her with questions like, "Why aren't you texting me?" or "Do you still care about me?" These questions reek of insecurity, and they put her in a position where she has to constantly reassure you. Instead of constantly seeking validation, focus on building your own self-worth. Engage in activities that make you feel good, pursue your passions, and surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. When you feel good about yourself, you naturally exude confidence, and that's incredibly attractive. Instead, stay calm and composed. Show her that you're secure, with or without her attention. Don't be afraid to have your own life, your own interests, and your own friends. A man who is comfortable in his own skin is irresistible to women. This will actually make her more likely to come back because she'll see that you're not relying on her for your happiness. She'll see that you're not waiting around for her validation and that you're perfectly capable of being happy and fulfilled without her. This can be a powerful wake-up call. Remember, women are attracted to strength, both internal and external. And nothing says strength like a man who can stand on his own 2 feet. Another mistake is trying to make her jealous. I get it. You think showing her that other women are interested in you might spark something in her. But let me tell you, this tactic can seriously backfire. Jealousy is a dangerous game, and it rarely ends well. It's a manipulation tactic, and while it might get her attention in the short term, it's going to damage her trust and respect for you in the long run. The truth is, trying to make her jealous is a sign of insecurity. It means you're not confident in your own ability to attract her, so you're resorting to cheap tricks. And trust me, women can see right through it. Instead of making her jealous, you're more likely to push her away completely. Women can see right through jealousy games, and it comes off as manipulative and immature. It makes you look desperate, insecure, and like you're trying to control her emotions. Rather than playing games, focus on yourself. Improve your life, pursue your passions, and let her naturally realize what she's missing out on. Become the best version of yourself, the version that's confident, ambitious, and passionate about life. That's the kind of man that women are naturally drawn to. Authentic self-improvement is far more attractive than trying to get under her skin. When you focus on yourself, you become more interesting, more engaging, and more attractive without even trying. It's about genuine growth, not about trying to manipulate her emotions. So, ditch the jealousy games and focus on building a life that you love. Become the kind of man that you'd be proud to be, and let her see what she's missing. You'll be surprised at how much more effective authenticity is than any manipulation tactic. Now here's a big one. Don't over-explain or apologize excessively. When a woman starts losing interest, some guys think that if they explain themselves enough or apologize over and over, they can win her back. Look, owning your mistakes is important. If you've messed up, acknowledge it, apologize sincerely, and then move on. Dwelling on the past, over-explaining your actions, and constantly apologizing only makes you look weak and insecure. Apologizing when you've made a mistake is fine, but when you overdo it, it lowers your value. You're signaling to her that you don't believe in your own worth, and that's not attractive. It also shows that you're not confident in her ability to forgive and move on. Instead of over-apologizing, own your mistakes, but move forward with confidence. Don't dwell on the past, don't beat yourself up, and don't let your mistakes define you. Learn from them, grow from them, and move on. Show her that you're capable of learning and growing, but you're not going to beg for her forgiveness. This strength can reignite her interest. Women are attracted to men who are confident in their own skin, who take responsibility for their actions, and who don't crumble under pressure. Remember, confidence isn't about never making mistakes. It's about how you handle yourself when you do. So, hold your head high, learn from your past, and move forward with grace and confidence. That's the kind of man who can win her back. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, don't lose your own identity. When a woman loses interest, some guys make the mistake of molding themselves to fit what they think she wants. This is the biggest mistake you can make. Losing yourself in a relationship is a surefire way to kill the attraction. Women are attracted to men who are confident in who they are. This approach almost always fails. Women want a man who has his own passions, interests, and opinions. Trying to be someone you're not is exhausting and unattractive. If you change yourself just to get her back, you'll lose respect and she'll lose attraction. Be true to yourself. Focus on your passions, your goals, and your own growth. Engage in activities you love and surround yourself with inspiring people. When you live a life true to yourself, you become a beacon of confidence and authenticity. When you're authentic, that's when you become magnetic. She'll be more likely to come back when she sees you're still the confident, independent guy she was drawn to. Remember, you deserve to be loved for who you are. So, embrace your individuality and let your true self shine. That's the most attractive thing you can do. And there you have it. 5 things you should never do when a woman loses interest. If you can avoid these mistakes and focus on becoming the best version of yourself, You'll give her space to come back and reignite that spark. Remember, guys, confidence, self-respect, and authenticity are key. Don't chase, don't play games, and don't lose yourself. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below on what you think is the biggest mistake to avoid when a woman starts pulling away. Remember, you are worthy of love and connection just the way you are. Now go out there and be your most confident, authentic self. I'll see you in the next video.